Let's take a trip back to 2018. Me and my friends were taking a journey down a dense forest as a part of Army Cadets training. All four of us were on our mountain bikes with heavy gear. Our first task was to go all the way uphill. It was a really steep hill. Although the steepness of this hill was like quite high, what felt like a 30-minute uphill ride was really just a 15-minute walk. Regardless, we made it to the top of this really tall hill. And then, because we were super tired, we took a break and relaxed a little. Now, it was my job to lead the team downhill. When it came to that, however, it started raining heavily. Our job was to get to base camp, and while I was reading the map, a strong gust of wind took the map with it. Now, we only had one map, and it was getting really dark. It was raining, we had no food or shelter, and we were in the middle of a dense forest in the middle of nowhere in Ontario. However, me and my teammates were very skilled in survival skills. We knew how to make shelters out of tree branches in less than 30 minutes. We knew how to fight off bears and wolves because we were trained in that. All of us, except for me, had survival knives to cut rope and lighters to start a fire if needed. We convinced ourselves that we would be okay. However, nature had other plans. When we descended downhill, one of the crewmates disappeared. However, we did not realize this until after 30 minutes of speed mountain biking in a direction that we assumed to be correct. When we realized that he was missing, we also realized that we too were kind of lost. Thus, it wasn't logical for us to go back and get him. We were, however, close to some kind of river, and we knew that if this river went downhill, we would get to base camp and let everyone know that there's a missing cadet and you should maybe go and find him. Since we had no raft to go down the river, and since it was heavily raining, the waves were pretty strong, so we decided to create our own raft. Well, since I was the only one taking physics in high school, I came up with the idea of creating a raft and designing it all by myself. I generally bring a paper and pen with me, so I had that equipped, and I did all the necessary calculations to make sure that we wouldn't fall. And I used relative motion and Newton's laws of dynamics to make sure that the raft was pretty stable. Anyway, so we create this raft and bind it using our mountain bikes and our waterproof backpacks. We use the backpacks to maintain balance as we were riding these waves down the hill. After about 30 minutes on sailing, 30 minutes to an hour of sailing down this river, we ended up the river ended up merging with the major river where there were other sailors. They gave us refuge and took us back to base camp. To this day, no one knows what happened to that guy that went missing. This event changed my life as it taught me the value of a team and creativity in times of crisis, and this is something that is still cherished today. Thank you.